Joe Biden!
Let's get this over with.
All right. Well, there you are. I'm wondering where you are. Thanks, everybody. Every time I'd walk out of my grandfather's house up in Scranton, he'd yell, "Joey, keep the faith." At about 1:30, container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which I've been over many, many times, commuting from the state of Delaware in our train or by car. Been in Baltimore Harbor many times.
All right, in just a few hours, President Biden will be diagonally across the street at Radio City for a fundraiser featuring former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. I think it's $100,000 for a picture of all three of them.
There was an insurrection happening.
Shame on you, Joe Biden! Shame on you! Shame on you! You are funding genocide in Palestine, and no amount of full concern that you do will change the billions that you are doing! You did blood on your hands!
The federal deficit is down by $160 million for the next 10 years.
The gap between what the government spends and what it earns widened to $1.7 trillion in the fiscal year that ended last month.
Folks, you notice the leading economists aren't making much fun of Bidenomics anymore. They're thinking maybe it works to build from the middle out and the bottom up.
Now let's look at who voters think have the best policies on these issues. Let's go. Overall economy, the fourth most important issue. Donald Trump has a 30-point lead on that. Crime tied for fourth, 28-point lead for Trump. Inflation, the most important issue, 27-point for Donald Trump.
Folks, if America sends me a Congress that are Democrats, that allowed them to deny coverage, everybody deserves health care. Be patient with them. They have a point. We need to get a lot more care into the process.
What did you make of Israel's decision not to attend this meeting this week?
Oh, I don't want to get into that. We have plenty of time to talk about Ross.
You mentioned the port. Can I ask about cars? About the port.
Over 30,000 vehicles cross the Francis Scott Key Bridge on a daily basis. It's virtually, it's one of the most important elements for the economy in the Northeast. And the reason I'm not going to take a lot of questions, there's remaining issues that are open, and we've got to determine what's going to happen in terms of the rescue mission and the like. But
Do you plan to go to Baltimore, sir? And if so, how quickly?
I do, and as quickly as I can.
History teaches us that democracies don't disappear overnight. They disappear slowly, subtly, silently. A book ban, a court decision, a don't say gay law. Before World War II, I'm told, Berlin was the center of LGBTQ culture in Europe. One group of people loses their rights, and then another, and then another. Until one morning you wake up and you no longer live in a democracy.
It's gotten word former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury in New York.
Well, today, the Department of Justice unsealed the historic indictment charging a former president for the first time in history with federal crimes.
New charges today concerning the classified documents he took from the White House.
Donald Trump is now facing his third criminal indictment.
According to a leaked document, the FBI spied on Catholic churches around the Richmond area.
The Department of Justice has directed the FBI to use its full authority to investigate any threats targeting school board officials. This just days after a prominent school board association, the National School Board Association, asked the Biden administration for help against parents who are critical of people who work for the school board.
This is what the first sounds that Roger Stone woke up to this morning was the FBI pounding on his door and shouting this. I want to just play this for a moment.
FBI, open the door.